Haze. Oops. Okay, folks, so thanks for joining us on Facebook Watch. I'm Dan Rice. Laura's and Dre's your pilot, and we're up over Newark Liberty International Airport. You're watching the U.S. women's soccer team. Fresh off their win in France, coming back to New Jersey here. You see their plane just touching down on runway 22 left. So we're going to follow the airplane back to where the ladies will get off, and a bit of a welcome waiting for them over on the north end of the field. You see all the nice comments coming up on the Facebook page here. So, hi Tom, by the way. Okay, Tracy, almost everybody. A lot of people are. I want you 757 make the turn towards the north. Hey, Bill. Thanks for joining us. You can see as they hold the plane, as other traffic moves about on the field. Let's give you an idea where they are. You can see the terminal buildings there. It's Terminal B, Terminal C coming in on the left. And that plane will make its way up the taxiway. Come over here by the north area. And down here, you can see the fire trucks waiting by there. You can see the bus is waiting for them. The red carpet is out. See media and dignitaries await. So that's where they're going to end up. In the meantime, we'll go back over the field here. The plane starts rolling towards the north end of the field now. Being greeted by the Port Authority fire trucks. And that's just the trucks moving by there. Hi there. Looks like Estella there, up in Minnesota. It's going to take a few minutes to get them over here. So they'll be there in a few minutes there, Bill. So again, if you are just joining us here on the Facebook page, you can see this is the plane that is carrying the U.S. Women's National Team back to the States. We're over at Newark Liberty International Airport. And the plane's going to clear the crossing runway and make its way over to the north end of Newark Liberty. Linda, well, we'll see how that when that happens. Like I said, we're going to watch this for a little bit. We'll watch the ladies come off the airplane, being given the welcome they deserve as champions. And depending on what we have after that, we'll see what we do. Plane makes its left turn now. Going to make its way over to the cargo area. Again, give you an idea of where we are on the field. You can see that plane making a turn in the upper right-hand corner. If you look down towards the bottom left side of your screen, you can see that yellow airplane. That's where they're going to bring this plane to. See that big 757 lumbering its way down. Shares a lot of excitement on that airplane. Albert talking about that. Keep an eye over here. That plane will be making a right turn. We're bringing it in behind that yellow jet you see towards the upper left your screen there. As it makes that turn, starts moving towards that red carpet area. You see the two Port Authority fire trucks. Keep an eye on those as the plane passes by them. I think they should be giving a salute to that plane. There you go, the water cannons. Yeah, right. There you see the emergency response teams here at Newark Liberty. Port Authority Police giving their salute to the ladies on that airplane. So watch them being guided into their final spot. See the media and the bleachers in the background there. Port Authority Police making way for that stair truck. Bringing that plane practically up to the buses. See all the photos being taken. And we see the truck making its way over. Gonna be at a bit of a hard angle for us to be able to see everybody. Unfortunately, we can't be on the other side of the airport. Planes obviously be coming in there. So we'll see what we see when they come off, and hopefully we'll get a view of the ladies as they make their way off the airplane and towards those buses. So again, if you are just joining us here on the Facebook page, you're looking at the 757 that has brought the U.S. Women's Soccer national team back home to Newark Liberty International. You see the banner back there, World Champions. The plane just arrived at the airport, just came to a stop. They just brought the truck over, the stair truck. And momentarily, the ladies will be making their way off of that 757. So we're going to work the field a little bit here. Lars is going to move us around. See the buses there in front of that airplane. They'll be taking the ladies back away from the airport. There we go. And that's Lars and Drazen working the field for us. We see the door on the side of the 757 opening up. You see police, and I'm sure customs and what have you, all going onto the airplane. Thank you, Lars. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Yeah, they're all up. They're all up by the doors there. They're entering the plane that way. And the stairs are lined up by the ropes there, so. Thank you, Albert. See a small crowd building there over by the bleachers. And again, they'll do all they need to do with the airplane as far as securing it. Of course, this was an international flight, so I'm sure it's customs that's going on the airplane as well. Do all they have to do. Get the ladies off the airplane as quickly as possible. And there we go. People starting to emerge from the plane now. And you can see the red carpet waiting them. They'll walk along that red carpet back to the buses. Some more of the staff coming off the airplane, it looks like. Pictures being taken, videos being taken. Camera's going to drift for a second there. Move that up and around. Bring it back down. Again, as the people with the team, the advanced groups and what have you, work their way off the airplane. Got to get the video and pictures that'll go on the websites and social media and all that good stuff. See a small group standing there at the end of that red carpet, all waiting the ladies. And they finish securing the airplane. Yeah, I know, right? You see them working the back of the airplane, taking care of all the luggage and what have you. Still waiting for the team to come off the airplane. And again, if you are just joining us here on the Facebook stream, this is the plane, the 757, that brought the U.S. Women's National Team back from France. It landed about 10 minutes ago or so, working its way over to the north end of Newark Liberty International Airport. We've seen police and other officials go onto the airplane, do what you would customarily do for an international flight before you can allow the passengers to disembark. Hi, Claire. I hear you loud and clear. Good afternoon. Okay. You got it. Again, I remember working around the airport with the control tower, so you might see some weird movements with the picture once in a while. We just got to make sure we make the folks in the tower happy. Which, by the way, big thanks to the folks at Newark Liberty International Airport's control tower, air traffic control, for allowing us to get this angle for you guys so you can see the women leave the airplane there and step foot on American soil for the first time since winning the World Cup Championship there in France. There we go. Again, thank our pilot Lars also for getting us this angle. You can see all that baggage being loaded into that box truck back there. See a small group has gathered over there on the left side of your picture, awaiting the ladies' departure from the airplane. Here we go. I've seen some more people move, and here we go. Seeing some more people leave the airplane now. And obviously, given the international origin of the flight, it's going to take a few minutes before the ladies can leave the airplane. We did see officials boarding the airplane a few minutes ago, doing the necessary legal checks. Crowd patiently awaits. Hi, Rosa. Glad you guys are still here. course, we know what's coming up for the ladies. Once they come off the airplane, they get in the buses, probably head to Lower Manhattan. Of course, we know there'll be a ticker tape parade this week. But first, we have to get through this process and watch them take their first steps on U.S. soil as newly crowned champions. You see over by the two cops facing the camera there, or looking towards us there. To the left of them, you see the photographers on the ground, getting ready for them to leave that airplane. And again, we are at the north end of Newark Liberty International Airport, for those who are just joining us on the page here. See, so as they complete their job, I'm sure the ladies will not be far behind, probably itching to get off that airplane back to what awaits them here in the tri-state area. There you go, and now they come off holding the trophy. Coming down to applause. And there you can watch they take their first step on American soil as 2019 world champions. See, as they come off the airplane there, waving to the crowd that's alongside that red carpet. Pictures being taken not just by the photographers that they brought along with them, but all the folks both working here at Newark Liberty, and the other folks to welcome them back to the States. Seem to be just a little bit happy that they're standing by, Lars. Okay. Okay, folks, so if you are just joining us again on this Facebook watch page, you're looking at the 2019 World Champion Women's U.S. Soccer team. They've just walked off the airplane. Long flight back from France. You can see they've been celebrating as they walk the red carpet. Excuse me. See New Jersey's Governor Phil Murphy in the background there. It's the tall gentleman with the gray hair. As they all gather on the red carpet to take the take the picture in front of the banner. Trophy up. A very proud moment for these ladies. A little dabbing going on there, top of the frame. They'll probably be ready to start getting to those buses soon, although they seem to be enjoying the moment down there. Yes, Vicky, they'll be going to New York. Don't you worry about that. And so they know they have a big parade ahead of them on the Canyon Heroes on Wednesday morning. Oh, look at that. I think they found us up in the sky. Look at them waving. So there you go, guys. They found the helicopters hovering overhead. They definitely seem to be enjoying the moment, taking it all in. Again, you see being welcomed by New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy over there on the red carpet. Kind of standing in the background now, looking around. So Beverly saying hi back to the ladies when they're. Now I look like they're all ready to load those buses and get some rest. I'm sure they haven't had much of that since winning. Feels like Lars is going to move us again. With them all waving. And you can see quite a group there. Just everybody trying to get their moment with the champions there, taking pictures as they load the buses. Thank you, Lars. And microwave 265 the Empire. So again, off of the airplane, onto the bus. ladies have all boarded the bus. And Lars, you know what we're going to do next, right? I'm sure. I think Laura Manhattan. See a few more pillows being brought back onto the bus. Gotta have the pillow there with you as you get on from that long flight. And you see Port Authority police moving people out of the way so these buses can start their journey. Saw some of the workers there at the airport dancing around like the ladies were dancing around a few minutes ago. Again, we'll do our best to keep an eye on things as they move about. No, I do not. Why do you ask? Yeah, this will be interesting, huh? Again, the ladies have all buses now. You see the crowd somewhat dispersing from the red carpet area. And any minute now, those buses will they'll finish loading up those buses and they'll make the way across the river to New York City. Where I'm sure it will be a non-stop whirlwind and frenzy for these ladies the next couple of days. Of course, you know the ticker tape parade that'll be happening at the Canyon of Heroes on Wednesday morning. More of the staff who have to load the bus there. And again, we saw them all sitting on the red carpet there, dancing and posing for pictures and selfies and everything that I'm sure we'll see on social media shortly, if not already. My guess is there will be some sort of escort for these buses, perhaps. We'll in a few minutes. And the bus is starting to travel now. Going to leave the ramp area. Again, we're on the north end of Newark Liberty. They're going to make the turn as they make the turn to leave the airport grounds. As they drive by that 757 the ladies just landed on. And the first bus carrying the team itself. Bringing the buses. That white box truck carrying all their luggage. see they'll follow the marked roadway. They'll lead them out of the north end of the airport. And we're going to assume they're going to take a route, involve the Holland Tunnel. So look on the Turnpike's Newark Bay extension. So we'll do our best to follow them. Controllers will allow us. And again, we have to thank the folks at Newark Liberty International Airport, the air control tower, for allowing us to hang over this area of the airport and give you these pictures and show you the women are home for the first time since their big win in France. This is Newark Liberty International, if you didn't catch that. And again, if you're not familiar with Newark Liberty International, this is the end of their field as they leave the airport. The passenger area, where most of the people come in and out of the airport, is to the right side of your picture. It sits on the west side of the field. And it's Interstate 78. You see on the left side of your video. This is just some of the airport roadways that they'll be heading for. Actually, let's see how we're going to have the ladies out of the facility. There's actually 1 at 9 in there as well. Again, you have in the box truck. The women's team is on the first bus. Staff and members of the other team are on that second bus, and the box truck is just bringing their luggage to wherever they're going to end up in the city, it looks like. The ladies are now leaving the grounds of Newark Liberty. Probably not likely. Zabi, I think that name is there. A little hard to read there, I apologize. They're now getting to Interstate 78. So more than likely they're going to head for the Holland Tunnel. Can we go over the top and pick them up? Okay. Well, do what you gotta do. I mean, whatever you can do, you can do. Can't do much more than that, right? Okay, folks, so again, this gets a little tricky because of the corridor here that we are near Newark Liberty. We'll try to follow them as best we can. Not going to be an easy task, I'll be honest. They kind of cross a lot. You can see they're blocking off traffic. The buses get a clear shot into the toll plaza area. So they'll go across the Hudson Bay extension of the Newark New Jersey Turnpike, which is actually the rest of Interstate 78. Yeah, that's what I figured. They're going to take the extension. That's why I don't know if we can go over the top and try to pick them up. Now they've entered the Turnpike property. Going to take the Newark Bay Extension, I-78, towards the Holland Tunnel. Police escort, those Academy buses. And one thing to be able to avoid probably is traffic on that Newark Bay Extension. Okay, folks. There we go. And I'll say it one more time. We can't thank the guys and the ladies over at Air Traffic Control at Newark Liberty, letting us cross the field so we can keep up with the bus. Antonella, yes. It appears right now they're going to be heading into Manhattan. The route they're taking would indicate they're going to the Holland Tunnel, which means they'll be going into Lower Manhattan. Not sure where their ultimate destination is. We can at least follow them to the Facebook watch stream. What you're watching are the buses that are carrying the U.S. Women's National Team, fresh off their World Cup win. They just landed at Newark Liberty International Airport, and they're now on buses to take them into New York City. The women's team on that first bus. The rest of the support staff and what have you are all on that second bus that would appear. Was that Lars? I wonder why. I will say the orange bus is not part of the group going into the city. The two Academy buses are just now entering the Newark Bay Bridge. Are the buses we're focusing on. Jim Burns, good afternoon to you. So a little shout out there. Have a lot of conversations going on in the stream today. And yeah, Rosa, I guess that is kind of smart on their part. Well, I'm trying to stay wide for that reason, to be honest. Bill Burgess. Good afternoon to you too as well. Okay, just coming by interchange 14A. See them making the turn on the road in a few minutes. That orange bus not letting the women's team go there. And that police escort to the Holland Tunnel. All Port Authority properties. I see Port Authority police escorting them to the tunnel. It's the Port Authority police leading the escort. And the bus you see entering your video, that Academy bus, has the women's team on it. Saw them with backpacks and pillows and a trophy being carried onto the bus. See bus number 2 coming into the video. More of the staff from the U.S. women's team. They're probably able to shake the orange bus that was trailing them. Rambo talking about the pre-holiday crash we had in Lincoln Tunnel last Wednesday. Made a mess of a lot of things. Made a tough travel day already tough. Even tougher. Now we watch the women's team make their trek to New York City. Yeah, there is quite a little escort. I'm sure if that orange bus was causing a problem, probably got picked off by the black vehicle. There goes 14B in the video. Next up will be the toll plaza. That'll lead them to the Holland Tunnel. Again, that's the bus, the Academy bus, taking the women's team into New York City. Could you imagine? See the police cars running interference to allow the bus, both buses and their box truck behind them, easier access. Good evening to you too, Nate. Yeah, we'll watch. Yeah, Myra, it's a pretty battered up roadway there. So now they're descending off of the turnpike. They'll be coming on to 12th Street here in Jersey City, which is the feeder into the Holland Tunnel. And there's that turn. That'll merge the turnpike in with routes 1 and 9, the truck route. Actually, the covered roadway, I should say. As 139 and the turnpike merge, you come onto 12th Street, which will lead them into the toll plaza for the Holland Tunnel. No, going to a hotel somewhere. Going to the into the city. So they're going to go into they're going to their hotel. I don't know what hotel they're going to though. And we see the motorcade here proceeding into the toll plaza now for the Holland Tunnel. Shooting across Marin there, okay. And they'll dip underneath the Hudson River here now into the Holland Tunnel. Can we cross over, Lars, or? Okay, so clearly we're not going to see them going through the Holland Tunnel. We'll come across Jersey City here, and what you'll see in a minute is Battery Park City. Up over there is Battery Park. See the World Trade Center. Our pilot Lars is going to bring us over to the city. Go pick up St. John's Rotary here and watch to see where the buses come out. There's your St. John's Rotary. Now that would be interesting. So this is the New York side of the Holland Tunnel. This is where the inbound tunnel enters the city. The New York mouth of the Holland Tunnel. So I'm going to assume the next vehicles we see out of the tunnel should be the advanced vehicles and 2 Academy buses. Taking their time coming through the tunnel. Here we go. And there comes the bus carrying the U.S. Women's team. Now in New York City. Coming out of the Holland Tunnel. Now they'll enter the Rotary, and let's see which exit they pick. Yeah, pretty much. Hello? Yeah, they're in that first one. Okay, well, we'll see. Looks like they're heading for West Street, so we'll see where they go. So the buses are now making their way over towards West Street. They'll make their way up the west side. Now, I will say, to those who aren't familiar with New York City and some of the restrictions, they are more likely heading to the Midtown area. So once they head into the Midtown area, we're not going to be able to follow them any further. But for now, we'll try to keep our eye on the buses as long as we can. Lars is going to put on to the Hudson River side here. Spin of the camera. Ah. I'm sorry, what was that? I got noise on the radio. I don't know which one they're going to, and they're making a turn south. Where are they going? Yep. Yep, they just came out of the Holland, so they're now getting on the west side. Okay, folks, so the hotel is in Lower Manhattan, we're going to see, so we'll follow them around as they are south on West Street. Okay. Of course, even the world champion's not immune to rush hour traffic of New York. Yeah, right? Okay. We're coming up on the Trade Center soon. There's a tower, so we're not far from the Trade Center. And for our Facebook friends, we're not far from the Trade Center. That might be it. Okay, let's just adjust our camera a little bit here, give folks perspective where we are. You can see One World Trade Center right there. And I know we're going to get buildings in the way, just so you know. Laura's just trying to adjust. You're welcome, Beverly. "15 seconds, Lars." Said 15 seconds away from our shot. Okay, we're just north of the Trade Center. Okay, clear from that shot. So again, if you are just joining us here on the Facebook watch stream, you're watching the buses that are carrying the U.S. Women's National Team, fresh off their victory in France, 2019 World Champions, as they make their way down West Street. And that building you see creeping into your video on the right-hand side, that is One World Trade Center. So that should give you an idea of where the ladies are right now, working their way down towards Battery Park, where the parade in their honor will start on Wednesday morning. Again, you can see the massive walkway there that separates the World Trade, or that connects the World Trade Center with the World Financial Center on the left-hand side. You see the pedestrians walking over there towards World Trade Center with the memorial. Carol, glad you're enjoying this. It is interesting to see the champions' journey as they make their way from Newark to Lower Manhattan. And you can see as the buses start to move again. On the right side of the video, you'll see the reflecting pool for One World Trade Center come into view. 9/11 Memorial down there. Of course, you see the Tower 2 reflecting pool as well. As the ladies make their way towards Liberty Street. And our champions riding there on the first bus in your video. Ladies continue their trip down towards the south tip of the island. Oh, yeah? Okay. Makes sense. That's the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, for those of you who know the area. But ladies are staying here in Manhattan, out by Battery Park. See some of our trucks down there on the ground. This means we're coming around to the hotel. Let's put you back on our double lens here. Let's see, I just heard that police car was going. So bear with us. Lars tries to follow the ladies around. See the truck with all the baggage going towards the backside. I think we're at our destination here. Doors opening up on the bus. And here they come, eager to get off the bus. Oops. Fix that for you. Fortunately, we're going to see a small crowd coming. You see the police dog as well. Got a bigger crowd on the left-hand side of the video. We're to see all the ladies coming off the bus there. So they've made it to their hotel here in Battery Park. You can see a large group of people have gathered to greet them at their hotel. Unfortunately, the tree is not making it easier for us to see where they're going to be going down there. Did you see the ladies? I don't think she's let go of that trophy since she got off the airplane. There you go. So obviously the tree's not giving us a lot of help here, but Lars moving the chopper around. We can see the ladies entering the Wagner Hotel. And there goes Megan Rapone with the trophy into the hotel. More of her teammates following in behind her. So again, the ladies getting a small taste of what it's going to be like here come Wednesday morning. And we'll give you an idea here where we're at. Correct myself there. I think I told you I was a battery tunnel. Not a battery tunnel. That's a battery park underpass we were showing before. That's Lower Manhattan right there. You see right here is where they'll be gathering on Wednesday. Going up the Canyon of Heroes right there. But until then, be hanging out down here. Chopper to the desk. Chopper, CBS desk. Hey, Dan. What's our game plan here? Because we're probably going to get close to our fuel window. Okay. Hey, Lars, my volume got knocked down. Are you there? Oh, how's our fuel window look? Checking out there, Dan. Yeah, what time do we have to leave? Yeah, we're pretty much at that window right now, Dan, as I'm finding out. Like minutes, yeah. Robert Wagner Hotel, Robert. Do we have 5 minutes left in this, Lars? Hey, Dan? Okay. Thank you. Okay, Lars. Whenever you're ready. Okay, folks. So our Facebook page, as you can hear us talking with our assignment desk, we're kind of coming up on a fuel window. But the ladies have made it to their hotel. Got to watch them as they landed at Newark all the way to their journey all the way to the Wagner Hotel here in Lower Manhattan at Battery Park. We're going to start making our way back to Linden, New Jersey. That's where our home airport is, so you are more than welcome to stay on board with us as we fly back. Do a little sightseeing as we head back towards New Jersey. Ellis Island on the right side, Statue of Liberty, middle of your video there. I know a few of you were looking for the usual tour around the city, but today, obviously, the ladies arriving, fresh off their win in France, took precedence here. So hopefully you enjoyed watching that. Some of you did, some of you didn't. We saw that. Well, Daisy, sorry you were bored by all of that, but we thank you for watching anyway. Dana, you're welcome. Carol as well. I guess Harold's on board. Haven't seen you on here yet, but welcome aboard there, Harold. Thank you, Laura. Rosa as well. So, if you aren't familiar with our little city here, that is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge down there between Brooklyn and Staten Island. Brooklyn to the left, Staten Island to the right. We're going to cut across Staten Island here. You see the St. George's Ferry Terminal. No, Daisy, that's fine. I have no problem. You are welcome to your opinion. It's Dan, by the way. But, no, Daisy, like I said, I have no problem with you posting that. If that's how you feel, you are more than welcome to express that. So, please. I have no problem. Jim, yes, glad to see you back with us. Glad you were on board with us for that little flight. Dana, you're welcome. Hopefully we can give you a better tour another day where you can see more of the city. And Bayonne Bridge there for those of you who are doing some sightseeing as we go along here. That's New Jersey to the right side, Bayonne obviously, connecting with the north side of Staten Island. You're welcome, Daisy. Oh, I know. That's important. Because you didn't say our names. Roberta Gonzalez, thank you very much. And again, like I said, I appreciate the kind words, but I also appreciate Daisy's honesty as well. Like I said, that's what it's all about. I'd rather see the honesty. So that's all good. So you can see 440 there that goes down to the Staten Island Expressway there. We're coming up towards the west side of the island there. And the Goethals Bridge will be that bridge you see spinning in from the right side, going towards the center of your screen. Well, thank you very much, Daisy. I appreciate that. Laura, yes, it is. There, I don't know if we can see it from back here. Probably not. When we left before, I was trying to show it a little bit. But when you spin around there, there you go. Thanks, Lars. That's the Statue of Liberty right there. That's Liberty Island. If you go just to the north, that piece of land right there, the water tower, that is Ellis Island. So they are two pieces of land that are separate from each other. So when the immigrants would come into the city, they would sail past the Statue of Liberty first, and then be brought over here to Ellis Island where they would be processed. So again, thank you for the question, Laura. Appreciate that. Goethals Bridge over there, the brand new Goethals Bridge, I should say. That's the Arthur Kill, separates New York from New Jersey, in this case Staten Island from Linden. Grace, they did. This is just the wrapping up of the coverage now. We followed them from Newark Airport over to Lower Manhattan, and we're just about to land at Linden, so we're going to... Oh, thank you, James. We're just going to wrap this up here in a minute or two. Sinead, that's funny. Beverly, you too. Rambo, it's good to see you. Jim, again, welcome back. You see you were missed, so glad you had a chance to join us here tonight. There's our little airfield there. That's Linden Airport. We're going to switch to our front seat camera here. And there you go. So the sun kind of blocking out the video a little bit there, but getting ready to bring the helicopter in. That's Lars up front. So before we get too low for our signal to be heard, for my pilot Lars Andresen, I'm Dan Rice. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we'll catch you guys on the next flight.